Welcome to another week of remote learning. Hello. We are in the last 4 weeks of our remote learning before school's out. Hopefully you noticed that you got an invitation in your last week at a glance for a virtual 4th grade virtual camp out. And the 4th grade teachers are very excited about planning this. We are going to have an evening Zoom time on June 5th to have some songs and games and stories told by, we've got some special guests appearing from the staff at our school, and we are really excited about it. So get your supplies together and be ready for that on June 5th. There's a list in your invitation. There's a list of supplies that will make it the time more exciting. All you really need is a computer to connect with us, but it would be way more exciting if you kind of made it more like a camp out and had a tent or a fort or your jammies or sleeping bag and a flashlight and all the things that it says would be fun on the invitation. That will make the time more fun. Siblings, totally welcome. Family members, totally welcome. We can all have fun together. It will be interesting to see how many tiny little faces we can get in that Zoom gallery because it's for all 3 of the 4th grade classes. So if you've been missing some friends from the other classes, maybe you will see them at our virtual camp out. This week in learning, we have, you are finishing up your Washington projects. Remember, you just have to pick one. You don't have to do one each week. You're just picking one. And if once it's finished, it's finished. If you'd like to do another one, that's up to you, but not required. Kaden, I'm just going to do a special shout out to you because I loved your slogan that you put on your billboard for Washington State. I loved it. It was, "Come Washington, come for a visit and stay forever green." I loved that, and I think that it should be submitted to the governor for the new state slogan. You should see if there's a way to submit something to the governor for that. I'll look it up. ELA, yes, we have some difficult words in your ELA vocabulary worksheets this week. Yes, there are several words in one of them that I didn't even know. I think it was the one that had "der" in it. So those worksheets are all about learning new vocabulary. So even I learned some new vocabulary this week. So you might need a dictionary or dictionary.com or a grown-up with really good vocabulary to help you on that. Math, I told you that last week was the last week of fractions. This week we are moving into decimals, which yes, are related to fractions, but all you're working with is the tenths and the hundredths, and those are pretty easy fractions, but relating them to decimals. So we are on to decimals. In science, you're going to watch a video about why we get the hiccups. And if you understand why we get the hiccups, maybe it'll be easier to get rid of them when they come. So you're just going to watch that video and answer a few questions. If you still are working on your art recreations, I would love for you to continue sending them in. I really have enjoyed looking at your sweet recreations, and we can share more of those as well as any Washington projects that have been turned in so far at our next Zoom meeting on Thursday. So enjoy the weather, make the most of your stay-at-home time, learn something new, do something new, talk to someone new on the phone or on Zoom. And I miss you guys. Hopefully we'll be able to get back in the building soon, and at some point you guys can come pick up what's left in the building of your stuff. That would be great. And I really want to pass out your cool brochures. I was thinking about those the other day, like, oh, they didn't even get those back because I was going to hand them back at conferences. So I'll definitely put those with each person's stuff as for when you guys can come pick it up. All right, I will talk to you later. See you on Thursday at our Zoom.